Hey fellas, there's a lot of videos out there about ridiculous crush counter combos, but not a lot about which moves are susceptible to being crush countered easily. So here I put together a list of moves by Ryu, Ken, Chun Li, Nash and Rashid that are easily spotted and susceptible to crush counters. Let's begin. First on the list is Ryu's Dragon Punch. Next is Ryu's Fireball. If someone's actually dumb enough to throw it at you from this range, it is highly punishable. Number 3 is Ryu's V-skill Parry. This move is highly punishable if it whiffs. Number 4 is the Charged Fireball. You could punish if your opponent charges too long. Similar to Ryu, Ken Masters also has several moves that can be punished with a crush counter. Number 1 is the Dragon Punch. Ken has a very useful V-skill that allows him to run and cover ground, but this move is highly punishable if you catch it. Finally, like Ryu, Ken's Fireball is also punishable with a crush counter. Next we have Chun Li, one of the fastest characters on the roster. She's pretty safe, but there are a couple of moves that she has that is recognizable and punishable. The first is her EX Spitting Bird, which people do on Wake Up Online all the time, but it is punishable after block. Her overhead is also pretty recognizable and punishable. Next we have Nash, another pretty fast character. Nash's Sonic Boom is one of the slowest projectiles in the games for startup. It is punishable just like Ryu's Fireball and Ken's. Nash's Tragedy Assault is pretty hard to spot, but if you can recognize it, this too is punishable. Nash's EX Moonsault is not an invincible move, so it can be punished. Next we have Rashid. This guy's a frame trap monster, but he has several moves, surprisingly, that are extremely susceptible to crush counters. The first is his V-trigger Tornado, which never even gets off the ground if you time a counter. Next is his V-skill. If he jumps at you haphazardly, you can get hurt. Next is his V-skill Roll, also punishable. And finally, his Whirlwind Shot, another slow projectile, can be punished when you recognize his spinning motion. And that's it for this video, but I will cover other characters in the near future. If this video was helpful to you, please leave a like at the bottom, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.